Good morning and welcome to January. It's Monday, the 5th of January. Can you believe that already? Wow. So, welcome to 2026 and a happy new year to you, if I haven't said it to you already. I'm Sonia Davis, spiritual strategist, and welcome to your guidance for the week ahead. I'm going to talk you through what the energies are that you can expect this week and also some cards so that you can navigate those energies as well. So let's dive in. So it's Monday morning, and we've just come past a massive, massive full supermoon on Saturday. That was in Cancer. Now, I don't know about you, but certainly for me, that brought up an awful lot of a sense of coming home into myself, coming into my truth. And I know I've spoken to other people who felt the same way. It was quite a big energy to really kickstart the year. And I'm going to be honest, that's the theme for certainly the rest of January, and the next couple of months. There's some really, really big stuff going on from now. I mean, through 2026 generally, but through certainly until the 20th of February. That's a really big date, and I will talk more about that another time. Um, but this week, there's a real sense of calm. There's some really big stuff going on. We've got Mercury and Mars and Venus. Sorry, not Mercury. Mars and Venus. Mercury's doing its thing. They all do their thing, but Mars and Venus definitely at play this week. Um, there's a real there's a real sense of you. So the energies of 2026 already feel very different. So for me, everything changed at the solstice last year. The December solstice was such a turning point, and that for me felt like the end of the 2025 year. Now we are still in, you'll hear people talking about Chinese astrology. The Chinese astrology, we are still in the year of the snake right now. The year of the fire horse does come in, but that doesn't come in until the 17th of February, which fits with that February date, the culmination point when things do really change. And I will talk about that another time. Might do a separate video on that. But this week in particular, this first full week of January, there's a real sense of needing to come into yourself. It's very easy to get caught up in that. Oh my, it's the first week of January, need to rush forward, need to move forward, need to do more. I'm gonna stop my my computer making noises at me. That sense of needing to do more, of needing to push, of needing to get going because it's the first week of January, it's a new year, we've got to go for it. No, I'm saying no. Absolutely not. That is not what this week is about, quite the opposite. It's not about not doing anything either. We're not in a place of stillness, but we're in a place of moving forward very gently, but also very intentionally, very purposefully, very much with a sense of, I'm going to take some time for myself this week, and I'm going to work out what I really want. That's the energy of this week. What do you really want? So, if nothing else this week, I want to invite you just to take a bit of time to yourself. Give yourself an hour, a couple of hours, an afternoon if you can, where you just sit quietly with yourself, maybe some pen and paper if you want, and you really work out what you want. This isn't about what you think other people want from you. This is about you. This is about what's in your heart, not what's in your head, what's in your heart. What do you really want? What will drive you forward? Where do you really want to be at the end of this calendar year? Or even the next phase of this year? I tend to work in 3-month chunks and then break it down month by month. That's what I do personally in my business. But what do you really want? Where do you really want to get to? That's going to become increasingly important as we move through the next couple of months, that you have that locked in. So this week is the perfect week to do that work, to really take some time in the quiet. Nature is not rushing around outside. You might be, but nature is not. Nature is still going, no, we're still underground, we're still quiet. It's still cold out there. We're not peeking through yet. I mean, all right, there are some things growing already, but we won't go into that. But there are some real signs in nature of just quiet, stillness. But also, it's not stillness of doing nothing. It's the taking the time and space to work out what's in your heart and what you really want, where you really want to go. So I'm going to use these cards this week. We've got the Akashic Oracle by Marina Beech. And I've pulled three cards that really, really do work so well with these energies, and are going to really help you to navigate. They really help you focus. So the first card we have is exactly what I've just been talking about, which is vision and ambition. And what I really get a sense of with this card, you see they're holding the ball, the crystal ball, and they're looking to the horizon, and you've actually got the key in the middle there. This card is saying, look to the horizon, look to the future. Don't worry about what's going on down here. Don't worry about that. You don't need to think about that. Focus on your vision and ambition, not what other people are doing or what else is going on around you. There's a real sense of not getting caught up in the noise of what's going on at the moment. Let's be honest, the world right now is in a difficult place. We are really in a time of cleansing and clearing out old ways. And that's a noisy process. Let's be honest, it's noisy. It's trying to get your attention. This card is saying, ignore the noise. Focus on you, your vision, your ambition. So look to the horizons. Where do you want to be? Where do you want the sun to be coming up in your world? Really do that work this week. The energies are perfect for doing that work this week. So really think about, where do I want to be? What do I really want? If I could have anything in the world, what would it be? I truly believe that we only are given dreams that we are capable of achieving. That's played out so many times in my life and in the life of people around me. I fundamentally believe that. You are only given dreams that are available to you. I've never had a dream about me climbing, physically going hiking and trekking up a mountain. Because for me personally, no, it doesn't interest me. I've never had that as a dream. It's not available to me. But dreams of sitting calmly in a beautiful garden, just relaxing and listening to the birds and the trees and the feeling the sunshine on my face, that's one I get. That's available to me. I can make that happen. So what are your dreams? What dreams do you have? What are you locking in? They are available to you if you choose to commit to them. Make the heart commitment this week. Having done that, having locked in what it is that you really want, we have alchemy and magic. And this card is really saying, once you've got your vision and ambition, let the universe, you have to trust the universe to do the work. Alchemy and magic is not visible. That's the point of it. It's not something tangible that your logical mind can see. It just is. If you look in this card, she's got a blindfold over her eyes. She's just trusting and creating that the energy of the world is creating the magic that she needs to create that vision and ambition. So this really is a card of trusting and believing, of knowing that the dream, once you've locked in your vision and ambition, your dream, you go, right, this is what I need. This is what I really, truly want. You don't need to know how to get there. It's over in the distance. You don't need to know the exact route and the map to the paths that you need to walk. But if you set that goal, there's then a sense of trust that the universe will create the magic to make it happen. It's that classic adage that you hear in the online business space a lot. Focus on the outcome. Focus on the outcome. Don't worry about the individual steps along the way. Focus on the outcome. Where do you want to get to? Don't worry about how you get there. Trust the universe. Set your vision and ambition and then release it into the universe. You may want to do a little ritual. Now, you may not be into rituals, that's fine. But if you are, you may want to, something I really find powerful, just take a moment. I write things. You can speak them. Words are really powerful, really powerful. Write it out, write out your vision, put it down, get it captured in black and white on paper or on the screen or however you choose to do it, or voice note it, or record yourself a video recording it, whatever it is. But then declare it to the universe. Take a moment by yourself. These are my intentions. This is my ambition. I wish this to happen. And I release this to the universe. And I invite you to come and join me in making this happen. And you can do that. You can do that anytime you want. So I recommend, if you set your vision and ambition, release it, speak it to the universe. The power of the word is huge, huge, because it's an energetic exchange between you and the universe. So trust in the alchemy of magic. Don't try and over micromanage it. Set the vision and ambition, know the direction, know the end goal that you are aiming for. Let go of the detail of how you'll get there, but trust that the universe will work its magic. And then your third card is perfect for this. Self-sabotage. Don't get stuck in your own head. All of this comes from in here. It's not in here. This is a feeling. This is a sense. This is a deep inner knowing. This is what I want. This card is saying, don't get stuck in your head. Don't tie yourself up in knots. Once you have set that vision and ambition, because that is your dream, and you've released it to the universe to say, let's make this happen. Let's trust in the alchemy and magic. Don't then go start second guessing yourself. Oh, yes, but what about this? Oh, what about that? What about this? What about the other? Don't get stuck in your head with it. As humans, we are very conditioned, trained to stay in our logical brains. Particularly modern Western society has really conditioned that into us. This is really saying, don't get stuck in here. It's all in here. Because when you trust, when you let go and you put it out into the universe, you trust the alchemy and magic. You can't see energy working. You can't visibly see it. Your logical brain doesn't know that it's there. This is saying, don't try and over-engineer it with your brain, with your mind, with your logic. This is saying, don't get caught up in the noise. Don't get caught up in the worry, in the fear. That's another really big message coming through at the minute, by the way, is not getting caught up in the fear. The world as a whole is going through a massive transition in the same way that you are. The whole planet is going through its transition. The physical Earth, Gaia herself, is going through her transition. Lots of people are feeling fearful because they're uncertain about what happens next. And fear creates noise. Noise grabs attention, which then feeds the energy back into that fear. I'm inviting you to not do that. I'm inviting you to step away. Now, that doesn't mean you don't need to know what's going on out there in the world. This isn't about bypassing. This isn't about being blinkered to what's going on, but it's about not feeding your energy into it. It's about staying in a place of heart space, of love, of joy, of gratitude, of a sense of peace, a sense of compassion. Absolutely, yes, have compassion for anyone and anything that is struggling and suffering right now. There's one thing I really recommend if you want to make a difference, genuinely. I'll drop the link below, but Pam Gregory, there's a daily 15-minute meditation. It's at 7 p.m. UK time every day. It's completely free. It's 15 minutes. There's no Zoom link or anything. She has done a couple of links to it on SoundCloud where she talks you through it, but you don't even need that. I'll drop a link to her explanation video below because it's amazing. And that is where you go in and you connect to the world, and you connect and you send healing and love and compassion to anyone who needs it in any scenario, big or small. Anyone who needs that healing compassion. And it's done every single day. And there are tens of thousands of people around the world doing this now. It's incredible. The energy you feel when you go into that. I will drop the link for that below. That is a way of keeping your vibration high and sending love out into the world. More love. The more love that we put out into the world, the less fear, the less lower vibration there is out there. So don't get caught up in your own head with all the noise and all the drama and all the chaos. And don't trust in all the alchemy and magic. Don't get caught up in that logical bit that says, but I need to know, how am I going to get there? Where's the roadmap? What am I going to do? What's the next step? Trust in the alchemy of the universe. Put it out there. Step out of your own head. This really is a time to come into love and peace with yourself. Because when you do that, you can put that out into the universe. People will notice it. This isn't about big, showy events or activities or actions. This is about a state of being that radiates energy out. That's the power move. That's the path to this. Staying true to your heart, not what's in your head, what's been conditioned into your head and your logical brain that will try and control things. That's really the energy of this week. It is a beautiful week, and it's such an opportunity if you allow yourself to really step into your vision and ambition. So I'm going to leave that there. This is a fabulous week to get yourself started, to really lock in what you want for the week, for the year ahead. There is so much coming down the line. There is a lot of change to come, but the energy feels very different from last year. 2025 was such a year of clearing and cleansing and releasing, and it was brutal for an awful lot of people in different ways. Some was very dramatic, some wasn't. Some was more subtle, and you look back and you go, wow, that changed a lot. But however it played out for you, 2026 is about new beginnings. In numerology, it's a 1 year, and that's all about a new start. The Chinese astrology, the year of the fire horse, is forward motion, and that kicks in on the 17th of February, along with some other really big astrology, which I'll talk about another time. But this is the time, if you like, almost the calm before the storm. Use this time wisely. Don't go rushing ahead into January, but really take the time to come into yourself and work out what you really, really want, whether that's for the whole of 2026 or for the next 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is, you decide. Where do you really want to be? But don't get stuck in your head. And if you want some help with that, I am offering a free 30-minute call, one-to-one on Zoom. It's called The Decision Maker, and it's quite often it's easy to get caught up in a decision that you don't want to make, or you're putting off making, and it impacts you and how you move forward. So if you're sitting here in this first week of January going, I just can't work out which way to go, give me a call. Drop me a message underneath, drop a comment underneath, and I'll send you the link and we can book that in. I've actually got a couple of spaces left this week if you want to get in. I've got a quiet couple of weeks into the start of January. So if you wanted to grab one of those slots, then please do drop a comment below and I'll send you the link to book that. Like I say, it's free, 30 minutes, and you just come along with the decision that you're struggling to make because you can't quite, maybe you're a bit stuck in your head. Let's come along and we'll unstick it for you. We'll get that decision made, because that will then free you to then go and create your vision and ambition. We'll get that set in. So if you want that, drop a comment below, and I will send you the link to book that. It's called The Decision Maker. It's totally free. It's 30 minutes. We can go online and get you moving forward into January with the most incredible start. So I'm going to leave that here. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will be back again next week with more weekly guidance. But do let me know. Please do, while you're here, subscribe to my channel. It makes a huge difference. And please hit the like button under this video if you haven't already, because again, it makes a massive difference to getting this kind of message out to more people. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful week. Take care.